our first news topic is about the breaking news that came out this week. Disney decided, or actually last week, Disney decided because of the corona crisis that it won't release Mulan in cinemas, but instead release it straight to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And Disney Plus members will be able to buy the movie on Disney Plus for $30. Quite some, I think, but we will talk about that. This will make the movie part of the Disney Plus movie collection for as long as you are subscribed. So if you pay the $30, then it's not a one-time watching and within 24 hours it gets deleted.
Keep switching,
As for the time period that you are subscribed to Disney Plus, you can always watch it for that $30. My first reaction when I read the news was like, what the beep? And that's because I'm lucky enough to have Disney Plus. I had it already. Holland was of course one of the first countries, and I still have my Dutch account taken with me here to Sweden, so I can. I want to rub it in a bit. Well, rub it in. That's why I was a bit like what the beep, because they actually don't have that much great content on it. I watched. The Star Wars content. That's why I mostly have Disney Plus, because of Star Wars. The Mandalorian is, but the Mandalorian, to my feeling, is actually the only premium content show that they have on Disney Plus. So for that matter, I was a bit. For the rest of it, I don't watch it so much. So I was a bit surprised.
It sounds even like they released it too early without having a lot on it, actually, then.
Exactly.
Yeah, but because having Star Wars, they said, okay, for sure, everyone will take it.
Yeah,
so.
that was the case, of course, with the Mandalorian. But now I'm actually thinking a bit like I might have cancelled it after the Mandalorian and got it again now in October when the Mandalorian returns, because for the rest of it, yeah. So I was a bit surprised to hear like, okay, now there is coming something to Disney Plus, which is worth it, which I'm interested in.
But the new you have to pay for.
And they have to pay $30
it's
again.
like 5 months, 4 months of Disney Plus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, but they have to make money somehow, in this situation. And I think it's not such a bad idea, because of course all these industries, they still have to survive. And
True.
They cannot. They really cannot. And I don't think it's going to go any better anytime soon.
No.
At least not this winter. So I think it's not such a bad idea if they can release more movies like this.
Yeah.
No, but the problem, I think, is...
It wouldn't be bad.
It's not
you
a bad
can pay
idea,
online. It's cool.
But the price is quite steep. That's the problem, I think.
$30?
$30, yeah.
And how much is the ticket in the cinema?
10,
15.
Yeah.
How much?
But I get the argument. The argument, of course, is like you can watch it with more people at home. So if you're with a family, and Disney is, of course, for family, you watch it with your parents and 2 kids, for example.
It's the same as cinema,
Then it's the cost is higher, of course. So I get it for that matter. What you say, Anna, it is a business, so you have to make money. So I do get it somehow, but at the same time, because I have Disney Plus already for a couple of months, there is so little content and good content on Disney Plus. It feels a bit like, okay, maybe you should have given this to the fans for making up for nothing.
Netflix or something that you can have a lot of stuff to watch on, and okay, they can do this stuff because they are.
But
big enough.
Do you remember how much is a brand new Blu-ray or DVD in Holland, for instance, or in Sweden?
I think it's also 25 or something.
Yeah,
but this is even more, because I've also thought I remember 20 something. Yeah.
No, that's for me. My feeling says 20 would have been good. Like on iTunes, you pay for a good movie. I think also 15 or 20 euros for a new movie. That would have been for me. I think like that would have been a fair price. I find it a bit high now.
It's a bit steep,
certainly given the fact that they don't have so much great content yet.
And considering because Apple, of course, they gave the Greyhound for free.
Yeah.
And then they paid like, was it 100 million or something, I think, or 70 million?
Yeah.
I think it's. I understand the logic behind it, but I think the price is too steep. It should have been like $20 or something.
But then the question is, of course, the CEO Bob Chapek, he said that the company doesn't plan on bypassing theater releases in the future. So he said this is more or less a one-off. Though he also said it will be an experiment to see how successful this model can be. And if you think about it, if this works, they save costs that they save revenue that they normally have to share with the cinemas. So everything that they get in is actually for them. So from a business standpoint, it makes sense. So if it works and people do pay, I can see this happening more often with Disney Plus, but also other streaming services that they say
but it's also like we know now that in most countries already the numbers are going a bit up, some bad, some less. But so I think they also realize, guys, what do we do with all these movies that we have now that we want to release? And they're like in China, are the cinemas already open? I also don't think so. No.
Yeah, but only for movies that are less than 2 hours, I believe. But I'm not sure if they are exactly now
this
open
also
again.
heard this, Korea, yeah. So that's the thing. Like, if you know that till next year July, at least maybe, we are still stuck with like up and downs like this. They have to think of something.
Yeah. But after that, if this works, I can see that maybe the next Star Wars movie, that they say, okay, we release it in cinemas, but we also gonna release it on our platform, and it's up to you to decide where you want to buy it, because the revenue is higher for them on.
Yeah, but there are movies like Star Wars or like, I don't know, that you want to see them in cinema.
Yeah, I think
Avengers or whatever.
The directors will protest. I think if like big movies that they.
Because it's different.
They can combine it, but
the images,
but you can choose then. Like maybe some people think like, okay, this movie I would like to see it, but I don't have to go to cinema for it.
Of course, for Mulan, you don't have to go to the cinema necessarily. Like, in my opinion, I don't know.
But it's that might differ, of course, per person. For me, it would also be Star Wars would be very. But that's also a bit why I find it weird, by the way, that. Like, of course, you pay also for a cinema ticket if you go with a bunch of people more than $30, but then you do get the cinema experience. You do get the big screen, you do get the better sounds. And
especially like the movies like Star Wars that you really want to see, or Dune that you want to see them actually in IMAX, you know, like, or special cinemas to really enjoy the full effects.
But it is interesting. I find it very interesting to see what will happen with Mulan. They have 60
when it's gonna release?
I'm not completely sure actually, because it was supposed to be at the end of this month first that they. I'm not sure if they stated already when exactly it will be. But they have they have now 60.5 million subscribers. So somebody did already a bit of calculation. So if 25
a month,
if 25% of the subscribers would buy Mulan, then that would bring them in 400 million. So that's quite decent.
Double the budget they spent,
So then they make a profit, But I'm still doubting if because I've been reading a bit online on Twitter and comments on Instagram, and a lot of people are like, hell no, not doing it.
I think they will turn after a couple of weeks because they don't have anything to watch anymore. I think that's the problem. Maybe that also will play a part.
And in the end, €30, it's much.
$30.
It's a lot for us. For Romania, but for you, it's not. I don't think it's that much. Like if. I don't know.
That's, by the way, another thing I found out, which you find a bit weird. The subscription in the US is $6.99, and in Holland it's €6.99.
Well,
the difference. So actually, in Holland you pay €1 more for Disney Plus than you do in the US. So I'm really wondering also what they will do with Mulan. Will it be also €29.99, or will it be €25, which already makes a difference, of course.
Of course.
Interesting.
I'm curious to see. I think they will have a bit of a less big sales than they thought. But I think in time, if this virus stays with us, I think families will think, okay, guys, let's just watch this because we have nothing else to watch. I really think that it also will come into play. I think a bit.
And do you see in the future, in 2023, a new Star Wars movie is coming? Do you think that it's likely that Star Wars movie will be released at the same time as well in cinema as on Disney Plus for a $30-$50 fee?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I still don't. No.
Depends what's gonna happen. What
but I think this is for this is a setup, like a strategy for this time. And I think if the new Star Wars 2023, let's hope we're done with all this stuff, at least. So I think if we don't have any virus or pandemic, I think they will say, okay, let's first put in the cinemas, and they will release it maybe faster than a normal DVD release.
Yeah.
Because now it's like 6 months or something after, or
maybe after a week or a month or something.
Maybe
you can already buy it
and see it. But also, it's possible that times are really going to change after this. Even if the virus is gone, or we have what the solution is going to be. But it's possible that things are going to change, and because they don't want so many people in the cinema, to give this option. Like, okay, half of you are going to choose to go to the cinema, half of them, they're going to choose to stay home. Yeah. And it's not so crowded. And
I read that actually in the US it is that we might go more often, but we are maybe not the normal group. But in the US, on average, people go see one movie a month in cinema. So that's not so much. So for
we were going every week.
Exactly. But so for that matter, there might be a lot of people that are busy and feel like, okay, I don't want to go to cinema whole night out, and I just want to put this movie on. So I do see that if this works, which I still doubt if it will, I think this can be seen in more VODs.
It can lead to a change in this, but the thing is, it really depends also a lot on the movies. Like, I think
for Star Wars, for instance, it's going to be like this. The big fans are going to go to the cinema. I really think so. I would go to the cinema, and I'm not the biggest fan, but I like it. Yeah. And the people that are just going there because, I don't know, they just want to check it out, they will do it maybe home. You know, they're not going to...
I'm just saying one thing. Like, if they put Top Gun to release not in the cinema, I'm going to cry.
I heard that Top Gun is pulled off the schedule forever. Tom Cruise is done with it.
He's done with it. Yeah, he's like, fuck this shit. I think the main thing behind this kind of strategies is we can think that they're nice people, but in the end, these kind of huge corporations just want to make money. So if they see a huge profit from this, and it's a better balance with all the risk that they take and the profits they have to share, then they will. I don't think they will completely replace it, but I think they will think. I don't think immediately they will do like these are just really different circumstances, you know. But I think if we're back to normal life again, I think they will think maybe like, okay, after 3 or 4 weeks, maybe let's put it already up for $40 or whatever. Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, I can see that happening. If it comes to Star Wars, I can also see like, okay, I go to cinema once. Mostly I go twice to cinema. Sometimes 3 times. But maybe I would. Wow. The first time I go, the last times I went with my nephew. And then once? Once, and then I went with a friend, I think, and I went with my girlfriend. So that's already 3 times. But maybe I would skip one of them then and watch it at home for $10. I have to see it twice in cinema at least.
Yeah, also Star Wars we saw it twice most of the time. So that's true. Yeah.
Okay, so this we're gonna keep an eye on this to see what happens with Mulan and if it will change the future of movie watching in the future. Thank you again for watching. Talk and discuss with us in the comments. We mostly react to everything. So like the video if you liked it, of course, and if you're not subscribed yet, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and help us grow the channel. That was it. Koen, hasta la vista. And
hasta la vista.
See you next
week. Ciao, man.